For the infinite spawner mode, I'm just going to open up one of the existing examples. So I'm going into Space Hero and pick Space Hero Infinity. And you can create a template for an infinite level just exactly the same as you have created them for a finite one. You just go into Shmup boss level, create infinite level components. And this would create exactly the same as the one you have done for the finite level, with the exception that instead of a finite spawner, you will have an infinite spawner over here. Just once you understand the concept of streams, you will fully understand how it's working. And I even have a quick tool here to show you something, and I'll go over the multiplier. So let me just hit play. And you'll see here, for example, this is, we're currently in the first stream. Or not, sorry, not the same, first level. I'm already trying to confuse you. So now this is the second level. And I've just made this one very simple just so that you can understand the concept of streams more efficiently. This is the third level. And the fourth level, and so on. Now, just one particular thing about the infinite spawner, that you would need to connect one of the UI components over here. So if you create your own infinite spawner, and if you want a text to appear, you'll need to create it here. I didn't connect it to, I didn't make this one over here inside the level UI, just because this infinite spawner, this is a coroutine, and I didn't want to mix it, like performance-wise and for stability reasons, this is better off here. Okay, so let's just get into the concept of streams. So a stream is basically not a wave, it contains multiple waves, but it just determines when will these waves be spawned. Very simply, you have, for example, in this stream, the first stream, you have a start level of 1 and an end level of 0, and every nth level of 1. This means that this stream, the waves inside it, will spawn from the first level and will keep spawning infinitely. Number 0 means for infinity. And they will keep spawning every level. And if you forget anything, as always, there's a tooltip. This second stream will start from the second level. So this is one is the orange player, and this one is the red, and this one is the green. Now it just will make sense once I play the level again. It will start from the second level, and this one will spawn every 2 levels. So for example, it will start from level 2, and level 3 it will skip, level 4 it will be back, then 5 will skip, then 6 will be back, and so on. The third one starts from level 5, and it's only spawned every 5 levels. And this is the green one, and this is the red one, and this is the orange one. So for example, this is the first stream because it's the orange enemy. And you see that the number 0 has already changed to the infinity. And because this is the second level, we have the orange enemy. The reason it's increased is because we have an increased amount. An increased amount means that every level progression, more enemies will be increased. So this is the red enemy, which is this one. And again, this is the third level, which should show only this one. And the fourth level should see this one again because it's every 2 levels. And because this is the 5th level and it starts on 5 and it's every nth level, we should see by the end of this one the green enemy, which is this one. This will only show, for example, in level 10, then level 15, etc. To understand this more, you just open up this scene and you will play with the start level, end level, and every nth level, and you should get it. And Now, let me just explain, for example, the increased amount increases the number of enemies spawned, but also you have an option here inside the multiplier where it's called infinite multiplier settings. They're currently in the resources, but you are better off keeping this one as the default without changing anything inside the resources, creating your own. But if you just click on it, you see these values. Every level, the enemy's vitals will increase by 0.1, the speed by 0.1, etc. So in addition to the increased amount of enemies over here, you'll also have an increased difficulty through the settings you put inside here. And just to add a little bit on it, this level difficulty will also affect the overall difficulty. So for example, if you have an easy infinite level, it will be multiplied first by this, then every level it will be added by this. If you have a normal, the same, hard, the same. So this is also used. And that's it. I'm just going now to see this, the print level streams. Here's just a quick feature I have added here. You can see here print level streams. So let's say if this concept of start level, end level, every end level, etc. is confusing you, you can just go over here, print level streams after you have set up your streams. Click here and you'll see, for example, that the first level will contain stream 0, the second one will contain stream 0 and 1, the third one 0, and the fifth level contain, etc. So you can set up your streams, put up your start level, end level, every end level, and to test them you don't even need to play the game. You can just click on print level streams and you just modify how many levels you want to see. You can even see 500 levels, and you can see in level 500 what it will show. And that's pretty much it. Just a reminder, try when you are modifying the multiplier data to never change the default data. Just create your own multipliers or duplicate those and use them. The infinite spawner, you probably need a little bit of testing until you get the correct difficulty settings, but it's just to be expected.